Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Sada's Green Life. I really hope you all are safe, healthy and happy. I'm back with yet another mind-blowing recipe, something that is so popular when it comes to any special occasion, be it wedding, birthday specials and whatever. Like if you have a buffet, this one recipe is always there and it is nothing but Malai Kofta. The name itself, it says Malai, which means dairy. And you know, when we come up with recipes, we do not use any ingredients that are derived from either dairy or any animal product for that matter. So this one also is going to be something that you can relish without using any dairy products, but also without compromising on the taste, texture and health. So without any further delay, let's get started. Malai Kofta curry is an elaborate recipe. It has various steps. First, we need to make the koftas for the curry. So for koftas, we have tofu, our favorite ingredient, rich in protein, no cholesterol, no antibiotics, no hormones. So you can use this regularly without any problem whatsoever to your health. It'll only help you all giving health benefits. But tofu we have grated so that it's easier for us to mix. About 150 grams. Potato boiled and mashed, boiled and grated, whatever, 100 grams. We have about 50 grams of dry cashew nut powder, very rich in nutrients. Ginger garlic paste, about a tablespoon. Elaichi powder, for taste a little bit, like a quarter teaspoon. Black pepper powder, half a teaspoon. Baking soda, a pinch. Corn flour, about a tablespoon. We'll decide the consistency of the balls and accordingly we'll adjust the quantity of corn flour. Fresh coriander. Salt to taste. Oil to fry the koftas. The recipe is very simple. We need to mix all these ingredients in a bowl and start making our balls. So there's the bowl. We have tofu. Potato is gone. Cashew nut powder. This gives rich taste and texture both. Cashew nuts and tofu, I think, are the two ingredients that really make vegan recipes very, very interesting. That's our ginger garlic paste. Dried masalas, elaichi powder, about half a teaspoon. Baking soda is just a little bit, about a pinch. Black pepper powder, about half teaspoon. Corn flour, 2. These are 2 teaspoons basically, 2 to 3 teaspoons, which means about 1 tablespoon should be good. Then salt to taste, some fresh coriander. Now we will start mixing all of this. So we will mix this all really well. So we got to mix it to a point that the potatoes and tofu and everything comes together. It's all coming together. Now we can make balls out of it. Yeah, perfect. Now before we start making balls, we'll put the oil to heat. So our mixture to make kofta is ready. So we're going to make balls. They are coming together really well. That's how we do it. So our kofta curry balls are ready. We could make about 14 of them of like 1-inch size and decent size. So that much ingredients can get you about 12 to 14 koftas. I'm waiting for the oil to get a little hot. I'm going to do a quick check. Oh yeah, the oil is hot. Now I'm going to start putting in my koftas. So I've put all of them in one go because it's a big kadai and there's a lot of space. So they all have gone in the kadai. Let them cook really well. You see, these are already a little golden brown. Another 3-4 minutes and it should be done. Here. See? Lovely. This in itself can be a nice starter recipe. Something that you can serve with mint chutney or some red sauce. Lovely snack recipe. But we are going to make curry. I have my plate that is lined with tissue paper so that the extra oil is all drained out. So the koftas are ready. Got lovely color. So we're going to remove these now in our plate. Alright. Like so. Alright. So that's how our koftas look. Now let's go ahead and make the gravy. Now the ingredients for our gravy, which is the base of the recipe, are basically onions. These are 2 sliced onions, 2 sliced tomatoes, about 50 grams of soaked cashews. Again, soak it for about 2 hours and they should be good, nice and soft. Then we have 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste, 1 tablespoon of kasuri methi, 2 tej pattas or a big tej patta. Then we have cardamom pods, about 4, 10 to 15 black peppercorns, and half a teaspoon of cumin seeds. Apart from that, we have black pepper powder, about half a teaspoon, Kashmiri lal mirch, again that's for color, about 1 tablespoon, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, salt to taste. So these are the ingredients. Of course, we need some oil. The pan is on heat, so the pan is hot. Gonna add oil, about that much. Garam masalas first, all of this. Just gonna make it. Once this is little roasted in oil, we are gonna add our onions. And fry the onions really well. So what we're going to do is we're going to cook all of this together for about 5 minutes and then blend it into a blender for that smooth gravy once again. We are going to add our ginger garlic paste, about 1 and 2 tablespoons. Wow, the fresh ginger garlic paste smells divine. All right, I'm gonna let this cook now. I'm gonna let this cook until the raw flavor of ginger and garlic is gone. One important tip here is we are not going to make the onions or the entire masala brown. We're going to retain the color. So at this point, we're going to add our tomatoes. Because Malai Kofta, you know, the name itself says that it has to be slightly whitish in color and not brown or dark. And because anyways we are going to blend it into a blender, if it's half cooked, we are sorted because we are going to cook the gravy once again. I'm going to let the tomatoes get a bit soft. Okay, the tomatoes are also soft. I'm going to add cashews. Saute this a little bit, not much because they're already soaked, so they're quite soft. Now the dry masalas, about that much Kashmiri lal mirch, about half a teaspoon of black pepper powder, a little bit of turmeric, much coriander powder, salt to taste. Wow, smelling so good. We're going to add about half a bowl of water in this, that much, and let this thing cook. Gonna cover it and let it cook for about 2-3 minutes, not more. Out of curiosity, I thought of trying a kofta. This is how it looks. It's not spicy. It's got perfect blend of flavors, creaminess, texture, everything. Okay, it's very hot still. I'm going to transfer it in my blender jar and leave it for 2 minutes for it to cool down, because the pan is hot. It's going to take forever. So I'm going to put it in this. Alright. I'm going to avoid adding tej pattas, which is bay leaf. But apart from that, all the whole garam masalas, everything just goes into the blender just as is. So we are now going to blend it. Okay. Mommy. Okay. Fine. This is a nice smooth paste. So we need to strain it now, for which I have a strainer. Okay. Go. Pour it. Gonna strain this. We had done the similar process for our vegan butter chicken, where we had strained the gravy, and I know now why that step is so important, because the gravy turns out super creamy. So we are doing the same thing here, because as you see, we have a lot of garam masala that might come in the bite. See this? The tomato skin, cardamom skin, and a lot of these chunks of garam masala. So I have a little water taken in this jar so that I don't waste the gravy. That's how the gravy looks. Very, very smooth and creamy. Now for the color, I am going to add a little bit of dry masalas here. Because initially when I was making the masala, I didn't add much, but now I feel it's too pale. So about a little bit of Kashmiri lal mirch, little turmeric. Now the gravy's color looks fine. Once there's a boil into this gravy, we are going to add our koftas. So my koftas are ready here. Come to a nice boil now. What I'm going to do is add my koftas here. So I'm going to add all of these, and we're going to let them cook till they turn little soft. So I'm just going to add all of this. Okay. There. Mix. Wow. I never thought I would end up making recipes like this. Like when you think of Malai Kofta, you feel it's far-fetched, something you can't make it in your kitchen. But once you get to do it and the way they turn out, amazing. I'm gonna let this cook a little bit. It's absolutely ready. Time to serve. Wow. Take a plate like this so that we can see the koftas. Amazing. Amazing, amazing. All right. Garnishing with some fresh coriander. Wow, this already looks really good, but I thought why not take it a notch higher with chili oil. It's nothing, just heat up a little oil and add Kashmiri lal mirch powder. So we've done that. That's how it looks. I'm gonna drizzle this on my koftas. So amazing. So amazing. The recipe looks amazing. Our vegan Malai Kofta curry. Now time to do the taste check, and I'm sure it's going to taste equally good. Oh wow, it's so creamy. The balls have become so soft and nice. Okay. You know what? They're actually melt in mouth kind of koftas. The moment I put the bite, because I tried them before we mix them in the gravy, nice and crispy, and I told you all you can use it as starters. But the moment they're gone in the gravy and they've soaked the goodness and creaminess of the gravy as well, oh, they're so soft, so creamy. I am absolutely in awe of this mind-blowing recipe, which is nothing but vegan Malai Kofta curry. Now you know everything that you consume that's got dairy can be made as good without using dairy products, just by those simple ingredients that are used as substitutes and are readily available in the market and can be in your kitchen as well. So why not try this? I really hope you'll try this in your kitchen. And with that, this episode comes to an end. I really hope you'll enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it in this kitchen for you guys. This entire series of vegan recipes is brought to you all in collaboration with Animal Climate and Health Safe Foundation. They do an immensely commendable job when it comes to spreading awareness about animals in general, about climate, about your own health. So if you haven't checked their profiles yet, I would highly recommend you all to go through the description and follow their Instagram, Facebook and YouTube channels. Thank you so much for watching. I shall see you soon in the next one. Until then, stay safe, feel good and be blessed. Bye.